better. That's Super Bowl weekend, you know. Well, we got the people in the Super Bowl here today. That's exciting. So without further ado, let's who we got in the studio? Who's on my left over here?
Darrian Granger.
Darrian Granger. What?
Dorian Granger.
Dorian Granger. You know what? I know who you are, sir. I do know who you are. We're waiting on one more person to get here, right? And then who we got over here?
Coach Cooper, the 6U Raiders.
Coop made it to the house. What's up, Coop? This is beautiful. I love it. All right, guys. Let's get this show started. We got a lot to talk about. Obviously, you know. Oh, man. Okay.
It's not me.
All right, it's me. I'm hearing myself on the repeat. That's kind of crazy. All right, hey, our other guest has arrived. All right, come on, sit down. The mic is already on. Tell us who you are. Who are you, sir?
My name is Tate.
Tate. What do you play, Tate?
Don't
say football. What positions?
QB.
QB. All right, QB1's in the house.
One.
And Coach, come on, Coach, introduce yourself.
Clay Knight.
Coach Knight, 8U Waxahachie is in the house. So we got Waxahachie along with Coop and the Raiders. This is good deal. All right, guys. We're just gonna have a little round table talk, right? We're gonna talk a little football, talk a little games, and things like that. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose? We won't mention anybody losing. That's just not right. No one likes to hear about losing. We don't like that.
Not this Saturday.
And don't let me forget, we got Braden in the back as well with the 6U Coop. He's their number one center. Yes, sir. It's done. I did it.
You did it. Okay.
I did it. All right, guys. We got. Remember, if you're listening live, drop me an L. If you're doing the replay, drop me an R. We already got. Let's go. Tomahawks in the house. Let's go. Souk in the house. Eric Gomez is live. What's up, Joe? Coco is live. This is good stuff, guys. Chris Razzo and Kevin's in the house. Good to hear you guys. All right, so we have a little recap of last week. Of what happened last week. So we had everybody in the American and National Championship games last week. We had Vigari going against Ferris last week in the 5U. Ferris won 35-12. Terrell Shaw was going. Test is good. We hear him going against Roseman. And Shaw won that game 44-20. Just so you know, I was 10-2 last week in my picks.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, hey, there is no better picker than me, okay? I'm just saying.
I don't think he picked us.
Hey, you know what? We'll get to that game when we get there. Because you know how I feel about y'all, but I'll tell you about that when we get there. And the 6U, we had Waxahachie Rivas versus Forney. That was 18-7 for Waxahachie. BOA Cooper was going against Terrell in a tight matchup, 13-12. 7U Dusky was going against BYA Sampson. BYA took it 28-22. Then we had Midlow Garrick versus RYA Schultz, 14-8 Midlow. And then we had the Waxahachie Knights going up against BYA Johnson. Hey, I had to pick my people, man. Nothing personal. QB1, it wasn't personal, man. I promise. I promise. It wasn't personal. And they took that 30-0. And then there's RYA versus Forney, 42-22. Then we had the 9U Terrell beat Keller 8-0. And then KYA and Ennis won that game 38-8 in the 9U division. In the 10U division, I will skip the first game because I don't want to talk about it. But Terrell Terrell won versus KYA Jackson 20-6. No, RYA Barber, great team, beat another great team, BYA Melchior, 12-0. I heard. All right. That's the only part I don't like, when I do all the schedule and stuff. I got to keep putting that same thing up all the time. Like, God, dog, man, someone else do that part. But and then 12U, we had Midlow Never Lose Robinson going against Waxahachie Porter. And that was 20-0 for Robinson. And then we had Terrell going against Sheffield. And I picked this upset, by the way. I picked it. Sheffield won that game.
Not an upset.
Well, if you think about just standing wise, it was a 1 seed or 3 seed. You just got to go what you got to go. And Sheffield took that game 22-14. But I told y'all Sheffield was coming. I told you. All right. First of all, before we even get started, so season starts, right? I got a schedule, and I'm doing this little schedule thing, and I said, "Hey, who is Knight? What is going on? Where Granger quit? What? Wait a minute, man just won a Super Bowl. What happened?"
No,
I said, Phelps, what is going on? What happened? Oh man, he went down to 5U. I said, wait a minute, whoa, time out.
You got a youngin.
Who's Knight? Because I didn't know who you were. He's like, that's offensive coordinator. I said, oh, the guy with the hand signals.
Yeah.
Doing the hand. I said, okay, I get it. I said, okay. I was a little worried. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little worried. Nothing changed.
They didn't miss a beat.
Didn't miss one beat at all. And so, are you gonna tell me right now that you are now an assistant coach with the Waxahachie 5U Revis?
No, that's 6U. Revis is 6U.
Oh, he's just playing you.
Yes, sir. So me and another coach at 8U, we both had younger boys.
Okay.
So we're splitting duty at 5U and 8U.
I'll be doggone. That's tough.
Worked out good. We made playoffs. First round, lost by 1 point, but
hey,
good season.
Morgan's here. Who's Morgan?
That's my wife.
Hey, Morgan. My Lance said tight matchup with that should have been a blowout. What blowout? 7U Midlow's here. How about them 12U Wildcat Sheffield? Let's go. I like it. And of course, BYA Cool Super Bowl champions. They call you champions already. Let's play the game first, people.
That's one of my defensive coordinators.
Hey, I get it 100%. All right, so let's talk about this first matchup, right? So we got 5U Terrell going against the old man Bagari, right? Bagari sitting there at 7-2 in the regular season. He lost in week 3 to Terrell, 26-0. So this is good. I got some stats for you guys.
Don't need them.
You don't need them? Okay, let me give them to you anyway. The other people need them, okay? The people need them. So Bagari started 1-2. After that, only 24 points scored against him the rest of the season, right? So the defense stepped up. In the playoffs, 2 games, 20 points scored against him. Terrell, during the regular season, 24 points scored against him, but somehow doubled it. And 54 points scored against him in the last 2 games they played in the playoffs. So I don't know what that means. Because them girls is fast.
That bye week.
So yeah, bye week probably. Nobody
got me.
Nobody seemed to like the bye week at all.
That you had no kids showing up.
That could be it too. So what we got here? What we thinking on this first game of the day at 9 a.m. out at the beautiful Saginaw Knight Stadium over there at Eagle Mountain High School? That is a really nice stadium.
It is.
It really is nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I went out there the other day, Wednesday. That's Yep. Still. Yeah. It's a nice stadium. I was like, go, man. All right. So, what are we thinking, guys? Let's go around the room. You guys got to pick 2. Who we thinking?
I'd take Terrell.
You was no stats necessary. You had Terrell already. So you played against these teams.
I played against both of them. Terrell got a lot of speed.
Yes, they do.
So.
All right. Speed kills flag football. That's for sure. All right. So we got Terrell. All right. So we got Terrell going. What do you got there? Terrell again. Terrell again. Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be Terrell.
Terrell again.
Bagari.
Hey, there we got one for Papa. Well, guys, I don't know. So this is the thing. I know you got 40 years of experience with Bagari. That means something. And for him to lose those 2 games early, won the first one, then lost 2 in a row, and then went on a little tear.
Right.
So he's probably been watching Terrell so much. It's ridiculous. So I got faith in you, Papa. But I got faith in all that speed too, though.
Well, I can say this. Those Bagari team, he's got a kid that's on the defensive line that's a game changer.
Yeah.
If he can get pressure in the backfield, it might be some trouble for that Terrell team.
Yeah.
I've seen him do it.
Okay. You got to pick. Braden, who you picking, Braden?
I might choose the Raiders.
Raiders.
Okay, it's good for me. I like that pick, though. I like that pick. I like that pick a lot. I'm always hard to pick against Vagari, but I watched that Terrell team play, and I was just like, okay, the dude left the field again. They're 5. He went on the field. He left. Go ahead, call the play. They just ran the play, touchdown. So
that is impressive.
That is very.
I can't deny that.
That is pretty good. So,
yeah, we were doing hand signals. We were fine.
Well,
No
yeah.
huddle.
Okay. We're not talking about you guys right now. Okay, we're talking about Terrell right now. Okay. All right. I hadn't seen it before, so I was pretty impressed by it, and I think it's gonna be a closer game than 26-0. That's for sure. But I am gonna say first game of the day, Terrell squeaks it out just by a little bit. But again, of course, I wouldn't be surprised. 40 years experience is 40 years experience. I wouldn't be surprised if they did win, but I'm going with Terrell. Okay. We got
game of the day.
Okay.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah. We got
It was good.
It was good the first matchup. We got Waxahachie Revis.
They got me on the extra point at the end of the game
versus BYA Super Coop.
Yeah.
The one. Hey.
Sorry,
there is a pecking order here, people, and we got to follow this order. Okay. No, so let me just get this out. So last time they played, 21-20. Since then, that was the first week of the season. You've won every game after that, 8-0 after that. The thing about it is, your defense has took over. 20 points after that game, only 20 points against you after that. Again, the playoffs come in, then y'all let people score on you. It's crazy, but it's 31 points against you in the playoffs. So, Coop, what do you think the difference is this time and last time? Don't give away no secrets now. We don't want to tell Waxahachie nothing.
No.
They are in the building.
Oh yeah,
He's gonna film it. I love it.
Well, after that first game, we realized that we weren't really conditioned good enough to go up and down a full field. So after that week, we hit to the conditioning, hit the hill at Centennial quite a bit, ran them throughout the practices, got them in better shape. Now they're fresh come fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's important. 6. What are y'all the 6 year what? How you say it? Kiowas. Stand on business. Sean Hill said. Okay, standing on business. Eli's coming for number 24. For who? You got to tell us the rest of that.
Oh, he's talking about 24 on Waxahachie.
Yeah.
He is. Okay, 24 Waxahachie. Okay.
He's nice.
Well, have to keep an eye on him. All right. I'll keep an eye on him tomorrow. I guess we'll go ahead and ask you guys who you feel will win this tough matchup. But hey, be careful when you pick, okay? What you got?
Waxahachie.
You say EYA? What'd you say?
No, I said Waxahachie.
Oh, you said.
No, I said Waxahachie.
There you go. That's better. I can respond to that. There you go. What you got?
Waxahachie.
Okay, imagine that.
Waxahachie.
Oh, imagine that.
Come on.
What? Waxahachie too? Okay. Brandon, who you got, baby?
My man.
Okay. We're gonna ask you that again, Braden. Who you got?
She said go up on 2.
Okay.
Go.
You got the Raiders, right? Raiders all day.
Bring it up.
Okay, Raiders all day. All right. He's 5, guys. It happens sometimes.
Now we're gonna go with his first answer.
Yeah, Cooper.
No, we can't count the first answer.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it don't count.
It's like the first game. Don't count.
Obviously, I'm going to go with my own team.
I agree with you there, Coop.
But I'll say this. This is going to be a good game. This when they were the 5U last year, they barely beat me. This year, they got me again. I'm hoping their luck will run out.
Well,
I feel like those 2 games, they got just lucky.
Yeah.
One play changed the whole game every time.
It does do that. It does happen.
It does.
And because it was a 21-20 game, and there's no way. I'm going against Coop. Are you kidding me? What? Coop all day. What? I don't care what. Hey, he could be playing 12U with them little kids. I'm still picking Coop. Coop all day. Hey, but I think it's going to be a great game. I think it will be one of the games to watch. I think it really will be because I think that's 2 good teams playing. Should be excited just because y'all had that game earlier in week 1. So how fitting is it? Week 1, 20-21, and now you get to play the end of the season. So two for the battle of it all, right?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Now they got all the kinks worked out.
Yeah, all the
Play
kinks.
some football now.
I will say that Waxahachie's only given up 7 points in the postseason though. After the first week, when they gave up 20 to you, they gave up 24 all season after that. So defense is something Waxahachie has going for them.
Yeah, they got a good defense.
Now, somebody just wrote a paragraph. No one is reading that, sir. I don't know why you put that on there. How long is that? All right. It's ridiculous. Oh,
somebody made him mad for him type all that.
He's setting up stuff. All right, setting up stuff. All right. I guess he's trying to tell us about something, but you got to give us little small things, sir, not big things. All right. 7U. 7U. We got Melchior Garrick versus BYA Sampson. So this is one of those games that Midlow beat a Dusky team that beat BYA, right? And then BYA beat him again. Obviously, they beat him at the championship game. This Midlow team also beat RYA twice, which one was a blowout. And last week, I still don't know. I still don't know how they did that with them running backs. So that's good. Hats off to you, Midlow, because if you could stop them dudes, that's fantastic. I know who I picked against last week. People, I did pick against them because I really thought RYA was gonna win that game. I ain't gonna lie, I really did because I saw them running backs. I'm like, ain't no way. Yeah. Who's gonna stop them kids? Ain't no way. But somebody found a way to stop them. Maybe they didn't show up. I don't know. I didn't go to the game, so maybe they weren't there. He said they were there.
We were there.
They were there.
We played right after that.
Okay, so they've given up 14 points in the postseason. BYA has given up 30 points in 3 games. This is one of those games that obviously you have a 3 seed and a 1 seed. Obviously, BYA has improved something to beat Dusky, last year's Super Bowl champion in 6U. So that's, if I'm not mistaken, was that Midlow? I can't remember.
No, it was Dusky.
And Dusky was undefeated this whole season.
Right, and they were undefeated the whole season and got to that game, and BYA took it. So hats off BYA altogether. All right, gentlemen. What are we thinking?
I'll stay Ellis County.
He gonna stay Ellis County. BYA! Is that what you said?
No, Melchior.
Melchior. No, I didn't know where Ellis County was. I'm a Johnson County person. So. Hey, you don't have to follow your father all the time. You can be your own person. Okay? Who you got, bud?
Melchior or BYA?
BYA.
There you go. There we go. That's why he's my guy. That's why.
Hey,
right there.
He picked his own.
Melchior.
Yeah. All right, keep it one. Yeah.
Well, I know he did that. So I've seen them both play, by the way. And
yeah.
Burleson has that quarterback, that kid that's I think he's the coach's son, maybe.
Yeah, Caleb.
But I mean, he's big, fast, strong. They got a bunch of speed around him.
Yeah.
So I mean, the way they play, I like the physicality. But we live in Midlothian.
Oh.
So that's why he's picking Midlothian.
I get it.
And honestly, I've seen the Midlo team. They play very disciplined, and that number 3 is a game changer.
He is. I've seen him play.
So
yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go Midlo too.
Okay.
But it's not. It's gonna be really close.
Yes. All right, Braden. I'm gonna let you answer this one.
I think BYA.
All right, BYA. Good job.
Because some quarterbacks are the goodest and some fastest.
Yep, he got the quarterback is the goodest and the fastest. I like it.
He is the goodest.
He is the goodest.
Obviously, I'm going with Sampson.
That's a very good pick for you, sir. Well, people, here we go. This is rough, right? We got Midlow Garrick. I think I've only picked against them one time all season. I was right when I picked against him that time. I might say that. I have never picked against Sampson. I've been wrong twice. I get it. But
bring up 4 and 5. 3, 4, and 5.
All right. So, with that being said, I really do like that Garrick team. I do. I do. I cannot tell a lie that I like them. So I'm gonna pick. There ain't no way I'm picking Midlow. You crazy? You know I'm picking BYA. Come on, guys, all day. I gotta pick BYA. I that's a heart pick too. You know, it's a heart pick. I love Sampson. I love those boys. I've seen them work, seen them practice. They work hard. Yeah, BYA all day. We going BYA all day. What we got here? Hats off to oh, here we go. Thomas, head coach for RYA, says hats off to Midlow. Slugs gets between us two. Came down to the last minute of the game. Let's go Midlow. He's picking Midlow. Okay. Choose against us. We'll prove you wrong again. Well, it happens sometimes, guys. You know, sometimes I'm right. But the one time I picked against them, I was right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I'm picking against them again. Okay. So, but that's how I feel. All right, before we get going any further, we're going to stop a little bit, right? So just so y'all know, of course, Super Bowls in Saginaw, new stadium, you know, this $500 million stadium, what it is, schools, $240 million, and it's pretty nice, I'm going to lie. So we got some festivities this year, right? Halftime, we're going to have a raffle for halftime. You guys are going to be able to, parents, kids, whatever, I think it's going to be $1 for your raffle. And if you win the raffle, you have a chance to kick a field goal from the 15-yard line to win a $50 gift certificate this year.
Sweet.
So everybody's going to be able to do that. And should be a little fun for us. Reginald Winston says, hashtag fake news, Doug fired. Oh, wow. You fired me too, bro? Dang, you ain't got to fire, brother. You just say fake news. You ain't got to fire nobody. Midlow ain't losing. Let's go BYA 6U. And you did that last week too. Oh, yeah, you're right. Kennedy, you're right. I did pick against y'all last week. And so the record's 2-2. I picked against y'all, well, 1-1. I picked against y'all once. I was right. And another time I was wrong. It's okay. I think it'd be a great game.
Absolutely agree.
Okay. All right. That's all I can go for that. That's all I can say for that. I didn't want to talk about the 8U game yet. I don't want to talk about it yet. I just don't. Literally, I don't want to talk about it yet. So I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip the 8U game right now. I'm skipping it. I'm going to skip it right now. So 9U, we got Terrell versus Ennis. Now, this is awesome. Ennis was a 4th seed, beat a 6th seed first, beat number 1 seed, and then beat the 3 seed. These guys have scored in the playoffs 32-0, 32-6, and 38-8. Somebody woke up. Their regular season record was 4-5. 4-5 regular season record. It don't matter.
No.
They turned it on when they needed to.
Everything was 0-0.
Those conferences were that non-U conference. That conference on this side was way better than this side. And non-U, I ain't saying that never.
Yeah. Well,
it was tough over there in that conference.
It's funny you say that. This is the only Super Bowl where both teams came from the same side. The only one.
Oh wow.
Only one. So we did something right, moving them back and forth. So
yeah.
I think that really shows that was a really good idea that we keep that going. And you have a Terrell team that just beats people bad. They've had like 3 close games. Last week was one of them. I think they won 8-0. But these guys played in week 5 and they Terrell won 30-0. I don't know if that would be the same now, because it seems like they've done something on offense and defense to pick up the scoring and the defense. Now I know they weren't playing Terrell,
Right.
obviously, but who thought Ferris was gonna lose to KYA?
Yeah.
I didn't think that was gonna happen. But KY went up there and beat him 20-something to 8 or something like that. So
I heard they lost a running back.
I heard that too. The first course like that.
Yeah.
He is a stud. So, but anything can happen, right? So,
it's hard to beat anybody twice. Period.
it is.
Period.
But man, whoo, what you thinking?
Like I said, hopefully Ennis can keep that train going.
All right, it's going in this. It's going in this. It's on you.
Ennis or Terrell, Dorian?
Terrell.
Dorian says Terrell.
Terrell.
Terrell again.
We scrimmage 9U all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so we get to talk about teams they're playing that week. And I will say that Terrell definitely was head and shoulders above everybody, according to what they were saying.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to go with Terrell. Shout out to our 9U.
All right.
Comanche.
All right, Comanche.
I'm going to go to the underdogs. I'm going to go Ennis.
Go Ennis. I was going to head that way myself. I like Charles. Good guy, good coach. And since I hadn't picked him, I think once in the playoffs. I don't think I picked him at all. And he's been just winning just fine. So I'm gonna keep that trend going because I like to see I would like to see him win. I really would. That'd be awesome for Ennis. Again, I love the parity in our league that all these different towns are in the Super Bowl. That's always cool. It's not flooded with just one town. It's spread out pretty good. Braden, who you got to pick between Terrell or Ennis?
Well, I choose Terrell because they have the fastest kid in the world.
Okay, he picks Terrell because they have the fastest kid in the world. In the world, people. Not just the fastest kid. He in the world.
I don't know what to say.
I love where I don't know where to get your info, but man, all right. I'm gonna have to get you on the staff.
I don't know what to say.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I've been doing and pick against Terrell. Pick against Ennis and say they probably win anyway. But I'm gonna pick Terrell for this game, and we'll see what happens. All right. So we got a break coming up. I don't want to go any further because if we do, we'll be sitting looking at each other all day. And like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. What you doing? Hey, But after the break, we'll finish up and we'll talk a little bit more about the organization of Waxahachie. We haven't done that yet, so we'll do that when we get back. All right.
I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready.
Attention all business owners and creative minds. Do you need a unique and personalized touch for your products? Look no further than Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs. We offer custom laser engraving services for a variety of products, including promotional items and corporate or personal gifts. With state-of-the-art equipment and a team of skilled designers, we can engrave intricate designs on virtually any material. Whether it's a special message, a company logo, or a custom design, Romika Laser Engraving will help you make your mark. And the best part, our prices are affordable and our turnaround time is quick.
I couldn't be happier with the work Romika Laser Engraving did for me. The engraving on my product was precise and exactly what I wanted.
So don't wait any longer to add a personal touch to your products. Call Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs today at 817-400-4040 or visit our website at romikadesigns.com. We look forward to helping you make your mark.
Hey, travelers, do you want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call. That's right, call, because the best prices are not online. They're with SmartFares. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. Our prices are too low to publish online. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner or shopping. So stop searching all of those travel sites to find the lowest price on your next flight. Let one of our SmartFares expert travel agents find ridiculously low prices for you. Call SmartFares today and get the best price on your next flight. Guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
855-325-1820. 855-325-1820. That's 855-325-1820.
22 years. Oh, for real?
Hey, ready?
That's what y'all.
NTX Radio is a radio and podcast collective proudly serving all of North Texas and can be heard all over the world on TuneIn Radio and on NTX Radio app and Android, Apple CarPlay, or just ask Alexa to play NTX Radio. Check out our lineup and more at ntxradio.com. We thank our valued partners in helping us amplify the voices of North Texas. Be sure to connect with Todd Hurd and Associates, attorney at law, for your civil law needs at TexasAttorneyLaw.com. And if you're processing credit cards, join Swipe Nation today and save on processing fees at SwipeNationUSA.com. Locally owned and operated. The holidays just around the corner. To be sure to shop latiffy.com for Tiffy sleeves and scarves. And when you're ready, deliver the right message to the right people at the right time. Email Tiffany at thurd@ntxradio.com for advertising rates. Thank you, Northwest Texas, for allowing me to do this beautiful show and have my guest here. See, we got some comments out here I can host. Let me say, host will be able to share your own pages. I don't know what that means right now. Great time, great game indeed. We are ready, we are focused, and we are amazing talent and amazing coaches who have grown these boys into young men. That's from Kennedy, Cleveland. Kenny Cleveland, what team are you with, sir? So I'll know. But all right, we're back. So normally when we start the show, we always talk. We got guests in. We talk about the organization itself. So Waxahachie, or as I like to say, Waxahachie, which it's really funny to me. I think last year was you. No, it was one of yours. No, it was Steve. His name was Steve. I think Steve came up to me and said, "Hey man, can you stop saying Waxahachie? We don't like it." I said, "Well, no, I can't stop it because I love it."
Yeah.
You know. But tell me about your organization, guys. I know you're not the president. I know Phelps is, and Phelps is too lazy to come down here. That's all. I said it, Phelps. I said it. He ain't listening right now. He probably got a game calling a game right now. But tell me about the organization a little bit. What you can tell me anyway.
I got it.
Here we go.
I mean, I'm not from Waxahachie. I just moved out there to Ellis County, I don't know, 10 years ago, something like that. And we just got into it because of my son was trying to play soccer when he was 2, and no one would let me sign a waiver and let him play against pre-K kids. So I found the YMCA was the only one that did it, which didn't make any sense. But then that's how I met another coach and player that's on the Sioux. And then he told me come out here and check out the Tomahawks. We came out and looked good. It was during the COVID season. We weren't even sure if we were going to, have a season or not. But the first thing that I liked about was it was organized. It seemed real organized. And, they looked like they were in it for the kids for sure.
Yeah.
And, I mean, top to bottom, I would say every org can grow in some way. And I think that Phelps is always trying to do that.
Yeah.
And I think he definitely has the organization running smoothly. Anytime you show up somewhere and, he's in charge of hosting stuff, it's always going to go well, typically.
Yeah.
So
no nonsense. That's why. No nonsense.
But as far as the, top to bottom, I think we can match up with just about any org that's in the Northwest Texas. So.
Oh, okay. I was just talking about the org itself. Okay. All righty then.
I mean, the org itself is great.
But you got 2 teams in. That's good. So be way. But hey, and so does RYA, and so does I think a lot of these people. So yeah,
it's crazy. That switches every year. I think
it does.
Last year we had like what?
It was
the year before, like 4 or 5 teams in.
It was Saginaw heavy.
Yeah, Saginaw. Really
last year was Saginaw.
Yeah, Saginaw was all
Saginaw
heavy. RYA heavy. I think I got that somewhere in here. Trying to be prepared. Wrote that down somewhere. See what we had. It's because what I do. So last year we had SYA and 5U, SYA 6U, Waxahachie 7U, RYA 8U, 9U was Saginaw, 10U was the Elks, and the 12 was the Elks. So me coming to the season before it started, I said, let me do this prediction, see how good or bad I can be. So when I picked this year, 5U I picked RYA, 6U I picked Vigari, 7U picked Midlow, 8U I picked Waxahachie, 9U said was wide open, 10U was wide open, and 12U I picked SYA because they bring it back. What you call it? Boy, was I wrong. Going off of last year means absolutely nothing. That's all I can tell you. Last year's stats don't mean anything. Who you end up with doesn't mean anything. But it is still really cool that we have. I'm loving the fact that the orgs itself are so good. Right? There's not just a bad organization in the group where every team's garbage, blah blah blah, this or that. Like, oh man, that's easy win. It's not.
Oh, it gets tougher every year.
Yeah, you got to come.
I mean, we've been in the Super Bowl 5 years in a row, and every year it's tougher.
Well, you got to say all that.
I'm just saying, it's true.
Tough it is.
It is tough.
Hard.
It is tough. I mean, I think even to next year, it's going to be even harder. I think, especially in my division, I can already see it. It's going to be even harder next year. So it's you guys going to tackle for the first time. Yep. That's a whole different dynamic, Yes. So we were always worried about, Waxahachie, right? Like when they went, they're killing everybody in a flag. Like, they were killing people. Like, I think I'm any good. I don't know. Oh, well, guess what? They were still good. It didn't matter. They were still good.
Nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
No, that's not true. I'm serious. The first year we were here, when they were 4, I mean, we really just had one kid. I mean, just being honest. They were okay. They were good, but they were 4 years old. We had that kid, Ashton Singleton. And so, but if we tried to do that the next year, like if our 5U, we won the next year, we came in runner-up and they were 4. The 5U team we had the next year would have killed the 5U team from the year before.
Right.
Because these dudes were ready at that point. But then the next year got even harder. Even though, it's just a talent infusion in the league that just keeps continue to increase, which is just making it harder.
Yeah. See it. It says, "Let's go, Terrell Tigers! Terrell Tigers! Let's go, 10U Terrell Tigers." We got Midlou, 7U Garrick, 99 Bullard. All right, so we left off with 9U. Now we'll talk a little bit. I'm not even gonna say it. I ain't gonna do it. I want Phelps coming after me. I ain't doing it.
I almost set you up with that.
Yeah, because sometimes I start reading before I actually read it.
I saw him look his eyes over.
I said, nope, not gonna do it.
I had to look at you like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. All right. So 10U. We got Terrell Williams versus R-Way Barber. Both undefeated, both number 1 seeds. So regular season, Terrell's given up 6 points, and that was on a kickoff return. And then they gave up 6 points in the postseason. R-Way gave up 28 points in the postseason and 8 points. 28 points in the regular season and 8 points in the postseason. So defense is definitely the key factor here. They do have a great defense. I can attest to that. They really, really do have a good defense. This is another game that I'm kind of excited to see. But like every time I've seen Terrell, I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous. It's nothing flashy.
No.
They're going to be doing a bunch of motions and shifts. Just line up and go.
That's it.
And every single game so far seems like it's been close at the half. And then second half adjustments come in. It's a blowout after that.
That's where the
So
coaching kick in.
yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I know if R-Way wants to win this game, they got to start fast. Right? Start fast. They got a quarterback that's 15 years old.
You played them both, right?
Yeah.
Or did you?
I didn't play Charles. I played R-Way. But he can throw the ball 50 yards down the field. But they got a lot of speed as well on Barber's team. I know Terrell's track kids as well. So that the matchup seems like it should be for a great game for the matchup. I think R-Way has to jump early and get on them early. And I think if they get early, they have a better chance of winning. I don't think it's gonna, if it comes down to a 0-0 halftime game.
Right.
I don't know if R-Way is gonna be that team. I don't know. They've got good coaching, but it's been proven already what Terrell does at halftime after halftime. Every single game, it never changes. It's like, okay, hey, we're winning 8-0. Hey, game's over 40-0. What just happened?
Yeah.
So they're obviously doing some adjustments at halftime. So it should be a great game. What we got, guys?
Like I said, man, my picks are wild. So I'm just gonna go R-Y.
R-Y-A. It says, DJ, come on now. You said R-Way by a lot. Now I was gonna say something really smart right there, but I am not gonna do it. All right, what you got, Darrian, my man? What you gonna do?
R-Y.
R-Y-A. Okay. QB1.
R-Y.
R-Y-A. Okay. Look at this.
He's like, y'all are tripping, right?
Yeah, I'm probably going R-Way. I'm gonna go R-Way.
Another R-Y-A. Braden's got his hands up.
R-Y-A.
Oh, another R-Y-A. Oh my goodness. What you got?
R-Y.
Another R-Y-A. Can we get a sweep in here with R-Y-A?
I will change it.
Can't change it now, sir. DJ said I'm riding with my boy Cody. Yeah, but let's be honest. You said by a lot though, bro.
A lot.
That's crazy.
For the Super Bowl, yeah, that's crazy.
Second half teams R-Y-A versus Terrell. Come on, Rizzo. I got you. I see you. This is good. I love this. Stephanie says R-Way 8U and 10U. We ain't got the 8U yet. We'll get that in a minute. So, I haven't played Terrell. Just watched a lot of tape on him. Seems like everybody I was playing played Terrell, and so they had me thinking that team was that good. They got blown out. Wait a minute.
Then you
Did
played them?
I play them? They're pretty good. This team actually pretty good. Wait a minute. I've been fooled by the film. I think I agree with Cody. It's definitely going to be a great game. And so that's the second game that I'm looking forward to watching is my own division in 10U. But as it looks right now, I would have to go with X and say Terrell's going to win that game. But I do think it's going to be one heck of a game. I'm excited to see the game. And then we got 12U. We got Never Lose Robinson versus KYA Sheffield.
Number 0.
Man, I am. So this is my third game. I can't wait to see it because everybody knows there's a couple teams alike. It's Waxahachie. Now y'all 8U and Midlow Robinson. Love them to death. Trying to get them on the show. But they go on to watch some playoff games. So, but man, KYA Sheffield. Come on, dog. These dudes, I went over last week. The 3 games they lost were all 6-12. They got to play Terrell last week in a rematch. They lost 6-12, of course, and they beat them. I think it was 22-14, something like that, 22 to something. 22-14.
You've seen them play, right, Sheffield?
I saw them for like a quarter.
Have you seen number 0?
I have not seen.
So he missed a couple games. I was told at that game. That's the games they lost. Number 0 is.
That's more than a couple. He missed 3 games.
He missed 2. He got thrown out.
Oh,
for fighting or something, for cussing, something like that.
Don't do that again, Zero.
So when I'm telling you, this kid's.
He's a game changer.
I mean, I would say him and 4 for our way in 8U.
Yeah.
Them boys right there in this league.
They different.
It's about it.
They different.
They're on a different level.
They different.
When you see 0, you'll know who he is.
Oh, I'm sure. So let me see here. So I told you the 3 losses they had were all against number 1 seeds and number 2 seed. And of course, Robinson beat all those teams. Robinson's been only 18 points been scored against him in the regular season, 18 points in postseason. 26 points scored against KY in the postseason. I just don't know. This is one of the tougher games to call. So I'm going to let you guys do it first. Who you got? Robinson or Sheffield?
I've seen Robinson play. They got some big boys on that D line.
Oh, they're huge.
Yeah, they're huge.
Robinson's huge.
Yeah, they are. Didn't like their tackling, though.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with KYA.
KYA? Okay.
I'm going to go with KYA. Wait, was it again?
KYA?
KYA.
Okay, it's going KYA.
KYA.
Oh, quick. They didn't let me get to him. All right. Okay.
Man, it took me about 1 carry to see that number 0 and know that he is. I saw him on Facebook Live. Something he was on streaming on something. Mm-hmm. So I saw him playing and saw him on that game. Then I saw him in person, and I just know if he's playing, then I can't pick against him.
Okay, that's
and I'm from Midlothian.
That's serious.
Good luck, Robinson. Oh. I'm not rooting against you, but if the man's gonna ask, I've seen 0 play.
Okay,
everyone will know who he is if they give him the ball.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. Sheffield 12U coming. Is that Drock about to have 3 more TDs? 0 has a battery in his back. Hey, Phelps is here. Hey, look at that. Eric Gomez says, respect to all the teams representing their association tomorrow in Super Bowl. Good luck to everyone. Hey, that was real cool there, Eric. Who you got there? Coop? KYA. So this was a KYA sweep in here, huh?
Maybe.
Well,
he's
I'm telling
Robinson.
you. I'm telling you, listen. I have never, let me say it again, never have I picked against Never Lose Robinson. They lost last year to go Super Bowl to SYA. And the lady because I was at that game doing Northwest Texas business, right? Just watching games. The lady comes up to me, she's like, excuse me, are you the guy from the radio show? I said, yes, ma'am. Oh, so what happened to Never Lose Robinson? I said, good game. I was like, good game, ma'am. I know what you want me to say. Braden, who you got? KYA. Braden's got KYA. Oh, my goodness. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. this would be so much easier if they were not playing Robinson. I would hands down pick Sheffield, right? From back in the 9U days, I had to play him in 909, and I was a younger team, and the way they treated my boys was not right. The way they slapped them around that day, I was like, hey, this is not fair. What is going on, you know? So I would definitely pick him. But I have such trouble picking against Robinson. I just do, right? I have trouble picking against him. And I ain't doing it today. I got to pick Robinson, but I just won't be shocked at all if KY wins because I think that's a great team. I really do. Because that 6-12 stuff tells you something like, hey, just one play. That's one play that happened to them. Yeah. And they'd be undefeated, right? Mm-hmm. So I would not be surprised at all. Brandon says, never lose Robinson. There you go. That's my pick. I'm going to pick Robinson for that one. And that's what I got to do.
J-Rock's his name.
Yeah. J-Rock is his name?
Yeah,
okay.
They need to shout out J-Rock.
All right, J-Rock.
He needs a nickname like the Prophet.
When I watch him play, I'll see what I can
come
do
up
for
with
him.
a nickname.
I'll see what I can do for him. And that QB for KYA is a game changer as well. So I guess it's not 0. Somebody else's. That's 13. Number 13 is quarterback for Sheffield. It's my boy. All right. So hopefully, I just hope it'd be a great game. Before I get too far away, I just want to thank my own organization, for Burleson Youth Association, for all the work they've done this year and getting 2 teams to Super Bowl and everybody, all the stuff they've been doing, all the DODs for all the associations. Thank you to all you guys, all the hard work you do. Thanks in advance for all DODs tomorrow. And thank you for all the parents in advance for not acting a fool and loving your kids and watching games and coaches being real cool out there every day. Everything goes smooth and wonderful tomorrow. So let me get that out of the way. And, of course, a special shout out to my 10-year Raiders. All my coaches, Jay, Malcolm, Micah, Brandon. Got everybody, I think. There's only 4 of y'all. That's just 4 people I said, right? Jay, I said Jay. All right. And my team moms. All right. And now I have to talk about another game. I don't know who's in it. But, man, did I call it from the jump. This is going to be it. Last year's, without a doubt, hands down, best game of the day was 7U last year, RYA versus Waxahachie. Up and down game. Waxahachie, during yourself personally, played your butt off, bro. You were amazing that game. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I was like, did he score again? Oh, my God. He scored again? Oh. So last year, the Prophet was number 7, right? So I didn't know he changed his number, even though he was here at the show with the number 7 jersey on. So at the game, I see him. I said, hey, where's number 7? But I was watching the game. I said,
it ain't hard to find him.
He must be. I said, he must be number 4. let me just check. And I said, hey, who is that? They say, yep, it's number 4 now. All right. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Our way messed that game up so bad last year, it ain't even funny. Because they stopped giving the ball to the Prophet. I couldn't understand it. If you go back last year's game that we were calling, me and Mike, and I was like, what are you doing? Give the ball to the boy because they can't stop him. Mm-hmm. It was ridiculous. It was 2 and 4. That was it. That's the whole thing. It was you and him. That's it. Give you the ball, touchdown. Give you the ball, touchdown. What are we doing? And for that reason, they decided not to do that last year. Well, now the game is back again. No surprising. I ain't gonna lie, ain't a surprise that RYA Gomez and Waxahachie Knight in the Super Bowl. Both, of course, undefeated. RYA has given up 6 points in the regular season. Waxahachie gave up 16 points. What a reason RYA decided to give up 22 points against Foreign. I guess he was like, hey, Kevin, get on the board, man. Let you have some. He took all the starters out and said, hey, man, keep playing. It's all good.
No, that number 10's good. Foreign's got to get him.
No, I know. I'm messing. I'm just messing. I'm messing with Kevin. But you guys in the postseason, only 6 points against you in your 2 games. So the lowest that RYA scored all season was 30 points. You guys, 28 points. Lowest you scored all season. So obviously you guys can score a lot of points and you can play a lot of defense. What else do you need? This game to me, and I told Eric, Two. That's it. He was the only team that I said without a doubt. Because I didn't, like I said at the beginning of the season, I said, who was Knight? Who was this dude? Same guy. We're good. You know. Nothing changed. But I told Erica, she said he's the only person I thought for sure would be in Super Bowl. I said, you're gonna be in Super Bowl. I have no doubt about it. And so surprised. Hey, look, you're in there again too. Not really surprised at all. This, I know who you're gonna pick. I do. To me, this game comes down to one thing. One or two things. One, who wants the game more? Who wants it more? That's all it is, right, fellas? Like, who wants the game more? Who's going to play harder to get the win? And coaching. Last year, I ain't going to lie, ROA jacked that up. And they know it. Me and Eric talked about this. He knows it. It ain't going to happen. That part, I think they got that all fixed.
Nah, he got the ball every play against Forney. I think they got that fixed.
I think they got that fixed. So y'all know what y'all got to do. And I think they know what they got to do. I know y'all have more than just two. But that's my man. So 4-2. We're gonna see.
Yeah, 4-2.
Okay. Yes, QB1. Yes, you're in the conversation. I'm talking about the other four right now. You don't think wrong.
I know, right?
You the man though. You still the man. I understand. Your dad said it earlier. There's guys that they're just different. You know, y'all different. You know, man. I don't know what to say. All right. Morgan says, drum roll, please. All right. So tell me, who we got? I'm surprised. I'm just surprised. Who you got?
Come on now.
I gotta ask.
You don't need to ask.
Don't need to ask.
You ain't gotta ask.
Don't nobody.
I'll shout out them.
Okay.
They're a great team.
There we go.
Give 'em a shout out.
Great
Man,
team.
I mean,
Great
4 is it. They got athletes everywhere. They play hard. I got nothing bad to say about that team. They're great.
I'll definitely give Eric Gomez a shout out from when they first joined Northwest Texas.
All right, 100%.
They definitely turned their organization around.
Yeah, last year we showed up at their field. They got people cussing us out in the parking lot. Straight up.
Yeah, so I think Gomez, they got
So, I mean,
a
I'm glad that
turnaround.
none of that. I'm hoping none of that.
No, I think
It ain't going to happen. Because I showed up their field this year. Nobody said a word. So, it's way different vibe over there than what it
RYA
was.
is one of the better places to play now. I mean,
Yeah.
Eric and his staff, his people have really done a fantastic job of not only just turning the program around, because y'all remember before Eric got there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they were
that's
no
what I was
good.
saying.
It was
There was
not
nothing.
very good.
No.
Yeah,
You
that's what
were
I'm saying.
that was homecoming game.
Yeah.
RYA. That's definitely not the case anymore.
Well, I can tell you that 8U will make you lose sleep, man. That team is that team's
yeah.
good. Period. There's nothing you can say about it.
All right. I see your hand up again. Who you got?
The green one.
The green
Green
one?
one.
That's
The
a
green
that's a
one.
Waxahachie. All right. Coop. It's on you, sir.
Man,
Who do you got?
I have to say I'm probably the most excited about y'all's game.
100%.
Really am.
100%.
I think what'll happen is whoever can stop one stop. It's gonna take one stop. Whoever can get that stop. I can't pick. If I have to say, I hope RYA.
He said
But-
hope. Sorry, guys. He hoped.
Ah, hey,
He hoped it.
This is all his pick.
It don't hurt.
But y'all are
It's
good.
fine.
Y'all are,
Yeah.
it's so hard. to
Been
pick
doing it a
between
long
y'all.
time. It don't
Yeah,
hurt.
it don't hurt. Hey, this is all his
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Y'all are a great team. I don't know how to not pick against y'all and them too.
Yeah.
This is one of those matchups you're like, whoever wins,
Yeah.
wins.
I agree
Whoever
with you.
loses,
I mean, I
See you
personally
next
think
year.
it's the two most dominant teams in Northwest Texas, and we happen to be in the same division.
I said that to someone. I thought the 8U teams, along with 10U Terrell, have just shown themselves as we just beat you.
Yeah.
There are no close games. There's no nothing. We just beat you.
Right.
Right. So okay, that's what we do. So both teams just go out there and flat out ball. I feel like you do, where it's one of those games like, man, this is going to be the best game of the day. I think the reason I'm more inclined to pick against my wonderful, gracious Waxahachie is because of last year, because they lost. I think they want it. It's a little bit more than you guys do. Not saying you guys don't want it, nothing else like that. Obviously, you want to play, you want to win because the Super Bowl, big deal. But because they lost last year, I think they want it more. And I think if Eric doesn't blow it, Eric, don't blow it, Eric. And he's calling the plays this year. I think all that changes because I think they call a better game plan. But I kind of feel like you do. One stop 2 stops is going to change. It's going to make the whole game. It's going to be, I think, the game of the day. I really do. I cannot wait to see this game. It's going to be awesome. Eric says, appreciate all the love, fellas, that looked in the mirror and sometimes all you need. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. Shout out to Misty Page Schultz, has really helped me facelift this program. She needs to hold me accountable. Hey, guys, also want to say, remember your why out there tomorrow, and everybody playing tomorrow, good luck, and we wish you nothing but the best. Thanks, people. We out.
Let's go, Raiders.
This is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
Have you ever met a single person in your life that enjoys paying taxes? No one does. If you can't sleep at night because you have a huge problem with